All right. So are you ready for the word of the Lord tonight? This is the month of Tammuz. Those that have joined us by way of social media platform, and those that may be present with us tonight that doesn't really follow us. We believe that God, when he created the heavens and the earth, there's intrinsic blessings that has been established and really in every day, every week, every month, every year. And so God established these systems. If you want to know the timetable of God, or the calendar of God, we know the calendar of God by the Lunar Calendar, which the nation of Israel follow. And so that's when God established these different feast days and celebration times. It was all designed to reveal the revelation, the heart, and the mind for all of humanity and creation. God has to me, a safe fail switch in creation, where if we do a certain thing, heaven will, earth will always be blessed. When we read in the word of the Lord, when man's sin increases in the earth realm, we will see that the earth is always affected. And so there will be famines, there will be pestilence. And one of the reasons we're seeing what's happening in our nation is because this nation is borderline apostate, has shifted and turned its heart away from God. And so we're experiencing the mass murders and the different things that is going on, and your government can't fix it. Nobody will be able to fix it but God. And how it is fixed is 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways and seek my face, he said, I will hear from heaven and I will heal your land. God is the only one that can heal this nation and the nations of the earth. When we look at the war in Ukraine and Russia invading Ukraine, all of these things that is happening is because of the condition and the state of the nations in the earth. The spiritual climate has gone down. And so we see these kinds of things that is taking place. So this is the month of Tammuz, the month that has been set aside for the worship of God. I'll put this word set aside. But it was the intent of God that the nation of Israel will enter into an intimate experiential knowledge with him. This is the month that God used Moses to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt and passing through the Red Sea into the wilderness and to Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai is where Moses went to the mountain and got the 10 commandments from God. All of this was God was preparing them and separating them to be a people unto himself before the nations of the earth. So in the month of Tammuz is when Moses was on the mount for 40 days. And they thought Moses, something had happened to him. And then they build a golden calf in the month of Tammuz. And so much tragic has happened to the nation of Israel from the 17th of Tammuz to the 9th of Av. Next new moon celebration will be the last Friday of this month, which the beginning of Av. Av 9th, so many tragic things happened to them. Every 9th of Av should show you that it reveals the timetable of God and how what we do on earth affects what happens in the heavens. And what we do on earth, it really determines what God will do, because God always responds. God always what? Respond. He always responds. He always responds. So we're going to look at some things here in the word of the Lord. I want to look at a prayer. It's a prayer of worship that David offered to the Lord. We want to look at some principles from this particular prayer of worship and prayer, praise, that David is offering before the Lord. David just took up an offering for the building of the tabernacle because David is getting ready to die. He's at the end of his days. He already have established and ordained his son Solomon as king. So David wanted to build God a tabernacle, but God said, you cannot build me a tabernacle because you was a man of war.
To watch the rest of this powerful message, download Panorama's app, which is available in all app stores by searching Panorama Christian Center. Create an account to stay connected with Panorama Christian Center. One word from God will change your life. Blessings.